Okay, we are live, I believe. Let's double check. Cool. Okay, here we go. Okay, welcome back. So, here's where we left it. I made some stuff. Oh, I guess we'll do this one. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it's nighttime now, so it's dark mode, but it's fine. All right. Okay. Yeah, let's see where we left it. I'm surprised how many people ended up watching and liking the first part, so it'll be fun to do more. But you can move around, and if you get the fruit, you get a point. So what we need to do is make sure that your snake grows in the direction you were moving, if possible, I guess. I'm not sure what the real rules are, so we need to figure that out. And then probably want to make it if you hit yourself or the wall that you die. And we'll say game over, and you can click OK, and then it starts the game over. So that is the plan. Okay. So a couple people messaged me questions after the fact that we're watching the recording with questions about how something works. So if you have any questions and it's live, feel free to leave in the chat, and I'm happy to answer them. Okay, so let's take a look at some stuff. What are we doing? So I guess what we want to do, okay, so first of all, just to recap, we have a game, and we're making it 15 by 15. And then for that grid, we just render it as checkboxes. The game is a grid of things, for lack of a better name, and a thing has a different color. So then when we draw our checkboxes, we can set the color based on the thing. So easy enough. Yeah, and then we show the score and the buttons. So we'll need to figure out how to. I'm just gonna do I guess on the whole thing. Because it's kind of cut off. I don't know if that's gonna fix it. There we go. Okay, so my computer is on fire. Okay, so that's simple enough. So basically everything we need to do to change what's drawing will be done in the game and not as part of the view for the most part. So we'll need to change the view to do the keyboard shortcuts and stuff. And I'd like to change this to be like the window title would be nice. But the rest should be, the game, which is great. Cool. Okay. So, and we also need you to move like over time, I guess. So, how do we want to do that? Also, I have no idea how you're supposed to do timers in SwiftUI. I feel like the more I do this, the more I dislike SwiftUI. Also, having used it at work recently, I also am not a big fan, but I'm not gonna hate on it until I can, I want to learn about it a little more, so it's fine. Okay, so we have this direction, here. I think what we want to do is set a current direction. And I guess we'll just default to west. Seems fine. I don't know. Okay. I think I'm also going to change this to just be snake to simplify things. And we can add the head and tail back later, but since there's no way to draw those differently, it doesn't really matter. So we can do that. Okay. 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 So we have our current position, and what we want to do is we want to have like a I don't know. Something to like tick the clock, and this will move everything. So then separately in like the view, we can own a timer and have that like tick the game forward. So any inputs or whatever will get applied on the next tick of the game. So for now, we can even make a button to like manually tick it to test things. Okay, so the thought is going to be, I guess I'll just write some comments out. First, we want to move snake in the direction in current direction, and then check for collisions. With either fruit, snake, or wall. Grow snake if, or I guess like if fruit, increase score, grow snake, and spawn new fruit. So we'll probably have to change almost all of this, which is fine. Probably what we'll do is just, get rid of all of this and come back to it. Okay. So we have our move to, we have our fruit. We'll need to manually spawn our fruit, so we'll come back to that. So how do we want to store this, I guess, is the question. So the snake could be, maybe it should be an array of coordinates, and then we'll see what happens after that. So, okay. Let's just make a new thing. I guess there's no reason to like nest these. I'm just gonna like split them out just to make things a little bit, a little bit smaller in here. Jeez. I'll keep thing in here because that seems just like super. The related to this. It could even be private probably. Well, no, because the other thing needs it. Whatever. Anyway, but I wanted to make a snake, and this is going to be a struct snake So we need to know all of its coordinates. And what we could even do is not have the matrix anymore and have it all be like virtual like this. I'm not sure if that's going to be easier or harder, because we'll need to figure out, like, if it's like snaking and it moves forward one, really all we're doing is popping the last one off and moving the first one over, so we can kind of like leapfrog all of the parts, like in the model anyway. Okay, so we can just assume the index 0 is the head, and the last, I guess I'll do this way. This is all pretty specific to the board, though. All right, let's just move this back and put it in the game. Sorry, I'm being so indecisive. Okay. Okay. We have our snake coordinates, and then we can make some okay, so we can start out with the coordinates. It's going to be one long and in the middle, so easy enough. Okay, we'll generate fruit later. So I'll just put all these there. Okay, come back to that. So here we can generate fruit. Great. Really all we need from this is the first and last, like we talked about. Well, because everything else we can do in the matrix, but for now, we'll do it there. Okay. So tick, we have our current direction. Maybe we can change this to move snake. easy enough. And then in our view, we can have this be change direction. So when you click the buttons, or eventually be keyword shortcuts, it'll change the next direction that will move when we tick. I'll just make another button here called tick, and we'll just call tick for now. And we can use a timer in a minute. Okay. So move the snake. We're going to get the end of the snake. So coordinates. Well, I guess if it's, let's start the snake with 2, because that will be easier. I don't want to add like special cases for the end of the snake. So this is going to be center and coordinate. We'll make it to the right since we're going to move to the left. Center.x plus 1 and center.y. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do is coordinates snake coordinates dot pop last, and we don't actually care about that, or we can remove last. Great. Okay. And then we can say snake coordinates dot first should never happen, but I'll handle it. Okay. So then we'll say snake coordinates insert at 0, and this is going to be the new head position. Okay, so let's say new head is head, and we're going to switch the current direction okay, yeah, easy enough. I'm going to say case dot east, new head dot x. Okay, so now we can validate this position. Okay. And then I guess what we can do is when we remove the last, we can actually, let's do pop last. And we can say matrix tail equals empty. And then we can say matrix, is that what we called it? Yeah. Oh. That's all right. Yeah. Matrix dot new head equals snake. And now we've moved. So let's try it out. Oh, we didn't set the matrix. So if we tick, we should start moving left. And then, oh, I didn't hook anything up. That will do it. Tick. Okay. Move snake in the current direction. Sweet. Tick, tick. So now we hit up. We should start going up. All right. And if we hit left, we should tick and go over it. Okay. Perfect. So what we need to do, if matrix so let's make a so we can say coordinate dot x is greater than 0 and coordinate dot y is greater than 0 and coordinate dot x is less than matrix dot number of columns and coordinate dot y is less than matrix dot number of rows. Almost fit. Cool. If all those things are true, then our coordinate is in bounds. So if new head isn't in bounds, then and we can handle this better. I guess we can just call die. Okay. And now we can say the next thing. If it's fruit, then we can say score plus equals 1 because we got some fruit. We can call generate fruit. And if it's snake, then we can die and return. Okay. And I guess if it's empty, we can just do nothing. Is that everything? Great. Okay. So this should basically work, except the fruit is going to be generated in the same spot. So let's fix that. How do you do a random number in Swift? I can never remember. Really? Is that a thing? Huh. How about that? Look at you, Standard Library. That is great. Matrix dot number of columns. Okay. Okay. So if whatever we generated isn't empty, then we'll just start over back up here and then keep going. So seems easy enough. We should be able to, we got to grow, but we can do that next. Okay. So we got a random thing. We'll say we want to go north and start ticking. And we got another one. We can go right. Heck yeah. Sweet. Okay. Well, that works. I'll just commit at the end, so it's easier to see like video 1 and 2 in the. No, I guess I committed along the way before. Okay. Okay. So what we'll need to do is add one to the tail. In the last direction, the tail was moving. So So that's some comments. So I guess we can pass in. Well, we can just. Do we even care about the tail before? We don't. Okay, I'm gonna. So we're gonna grow. I'll just pass it in. It was better before. We'll leave it together. Function's kind of long, but I don't think it's that complicated. Okay. Well, the reason I was going to move it is because I want to do it conditionally, but we can get back to that. Okay. Because really only if it's... Oh, this is move the snake anyway. We want to grow here. So basically if we're... I guess we can check for like should... Oops. Okay. I guess we should do this at the end. Because we want to move the snake and then generate the thing. Okay. Where do we get the tail? So we can do this conditionally too. Okay. This is kind of getting a little crazy, but I think it's okay. I don't know. We can figure it out later. Okay, so we want to go right, and we're dead. Oh, because the head is there. That's funny. Yeah, we sure are dead. Okay, we can go down. Okay. Let's try this again. Going left. Okay, we're going to go down. Going right. Going up. So we should get 3. Perfect. Okay. Left. 4. Well, this is easier than I thought. Okay. Cool. Okay, well, let's check if the wall kills us. We're dead. Okay, great. Oh. It should not have. Oh, there's a bug in Xcode. Oh, there it is. Okay. Here we go. So, into the wall. Now it should be dead. Great, okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, this function's getting kind of unwieldy, but we can refactor this, I guess. So let's see. That means we need to move direction out. I already did. Great. Okay. And we could even move this into the matrix, because that makes more sense anyway. Sweet. Fits on one line too. Where did we check that? Yes, it does. Great. Great, great, great. Okay. So I feel like this kind of needs to stick together because we only do some stuff conditionally based on the fruit, and trying to pass that around seems like it would be difficult. Yeah, I'm fine with it, I guess. Okay. Well, let's try to get this game, the view, working a little better. Yeah, because we're basically done, right? Score is 0. I don't love that it's not super clear which one the front is. So we could work on that. Yeah, maybe we'll make it like a dark green, the front. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Well, we don't actually care about that. Okay. So the game view. I'll have to fix all kinds of stuff now. That's okay. Snake body and snake head. Is there a dark green? Bar. Green. Let's see what this looks like. I think this is the default. Okay. Game. So oh, and we can even do nice. Okay, and we can do matrix. And I think what I'll do, instead of having to mess with the matrix down here, I'm going to do this here, which will be nice. So we'll set snake coordinates for each matrix. The coordinate equals empty. And then did set, this will be snake body. And then just super inefficiently, it's fine. Cool. It's fine. Okay. So now we don't ever have to set the matrix stuff for the snake, which will be nice. Okay. So if it's snake body or snake head, then that shouldn't be possible, but whatever. It's fine. So we don't need to do anything here. And then here we can just delete last. Remove last. Okay. Now that should all work. Let's see. Nope. Oh, it's because the initializer. It got brighter, so that's not what we want. I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know. I guess I think of the head as like a little bit darker. I'll make it lighter. That's fine, I guess. But I think it should be even more, so I'll make it darker. Okay. So let's do like 0.8. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's doing it for me. So if we go down, oops. Sweet. Okay. We got our head, and we can always style it differently, but it's working. Let's just do. I know this is silly, but it's driving me nuts. That's better. And then I guess if it's that dark, it should be the other way. Okay, let's swap it. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I like that. Okay, so I think the game. Well, we got to die. So let's do that before we go work on the view, I guess. So we can change our state. So easy enough. We will start in the plain state, and then don't do anything if we're ticking. Cool. Yeah, we do everything else in here, so that's fine. And then when we die, we can change the state equals dead, and that's it really. I guess we can change all this to restart. Up here. Cool, and I actually don't need this anymore since it's not an initializer. We can put it back, which is nice. Huh. What do we not initialize? The matrix. The matrix. Restart. Where'd that go? Okay. So I guess we can just call this like reset. Seems fine. Then we don't need these anymore. So and then we can make a reset function in our matrix. Is this a struct or a class? Yeah, it's a struct. Okay. We can set our okay. So this is gonna be annoying. I guess we can say I guess we can just do this again. Yeah, seems fine. Okay. Hate that that's repeated, but seems fine. I think it's easier to just like, I mean, I guess I could iterate them, but this seems easier. Okay. Okay. What are we doing now? Okay. We need our snake coordinates. I guess these can just start out as empty since we're about to set them. Snake coordinates. Okay. Let's see if that works. We'll need a reset button in the game. Okay, and then here we can say definitely make that nicer at some point. Let's see. Okay. So we're ticking along, going down. Maybe we should start as 3 so it's clear which one's your head. Okay, we got our score, and we're just going to die. Game over. And if we try to go right and then tick, nothing happens. We can hit reset. We got a new game. Sweet. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, now we just have to do this annoying stuff. I guess we can move the I'm just curious. I'm sure it'll look fine. Yay, new game. Oh, when we do a new game, it doesn't reset the state, so let's fix that. Nope. Wrong thing. Reset. Restart. Great. Okay. Yeah, let's make our body 3 long to start. Oh, I guess we can restart our score too. Great. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Yeah, this stuff. So how do we do a timer? Can SwiftUI view own a timer? Google, so bright. Auto connect. Interesting. Haven't seen that before. Okay, that's kind of neat. Okay, we got our game view. So all that's in here. Yep. Okay. And we'll say it's every 1/3 of a second, so pretty slow, but that should be fine. And then we can say on receive timer. Is that the best way to do this? I guess I'll just do it on the outer thing. Game.tick. Does that work? Oh, it takes the thing. Let's see. Oh, yeah. It's kind of fast, actually. Okay. Slow it down. We'll do every half second. We could even speed up the time as we play, I guess. Feels pretty good. It'd be better with keyword shortcuts. Maybe a third is better, but... And we're dead. Why are we dead? Huh. Let's find out why we're dead. Game. Die. Move snake. Oh, we should restart our direction too. That makes sense. Reset. Make a cool opposite thing, just so we don't have to hard code it. Kind of nice. Because we could even randomize this. It would be neat. I'm just gonna copy this. Oops. Where did that go? Oh, it's in coordinate. Cool. Okay. That should work. So let's see if we start out going east. Okay, we crash into ourselves, which is fine. New game. So we're going down and then east. Now if we crash into the wall going east, we hit new game, we should be going west. Great. Okay. It was kind of fast there. You see it did 2 frames? I wonder why that is. Yeah, I guess I just did it halfway. Whatever. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Because ideally, like, the game would stop and start the timer based on the thing, but I feel like that would be annoying, so we can let it run all the time. Yeah, not a big deal. Okay. Cool. Let's up the speed. That's bugging me. Okay. Okay. So we need to do the keyword shortcuts in Swift UI. Well, I tried that and it definitely didn't work. Yeah, it definitely doesn't work. Maybe because like something is focused. No, you can't unfocus it. I don't know. Okay. Well, this is iOS specific. Not what I want. I think this is what I want because yeah, they made Tetris with it. Okay, let's copy some stuff and see how it works. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. What are we making? Keyboard shortcut? Okay, let's try it. I got a whole app in here. Jeez. Okay, so they have commands on receive. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this. Or we can comment it out. Does this compile? Okay, okay. So, oops, we've got our subject wrapper. That's gonna do something. And on receive, I like get this in theory, but not completely. What is this environment object? Oh, because they pass it down. I see. Okay. Which we don't have to do. That's where I was confused. So we also have this on receive the subject. Sweet. This makes sense. And then they add these commands. I don't know what these do, but we will find out. And I think this is that last bit. Huh. All right. Commands. I don't know what this is for. I don't know if we need this. Let's find out. We should just get key press events, which would be cool. Nope, we don't. Why not? Get rid of all of these. Key input subject wrapper. Yeah, we could just do a view. That seems like a little simpler. All right, let's try this. Key event handling. We could make a publisher for it. This is a really fancy solution that I think is pretty neat. That also sucks that this is platform specific, but it's fine. Yeah, let's just see what this does. Because it has to add it as a view. That's kind of gross, but whatever. Sweet. Okay, that's working. So we need the same instance of the game. How is this going to work? Okay, so not sure why it's doing that, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, and then here we need the event. Okay, yeah, we just passed in a closure we can call when we get keyword events. So now that is not what we want. Oh, we don't call it here. Okay, key view, we need to pass it in. Handler is the handler. And we'll do the same thing up here. I'm going to make this a type alias. So I have to keep typing it. We have to call escaping because we're going to call it later. Not a big deal. And then, yeah. Oh, and we still here want the great. Okay, so now in our view, we can finally do switch event dot key What does this have? Boof. That's kind of gross. Okay, I think these key codes are probably somewhere, but this will work for now. What was that? Event.keycode. Okay. Oh, it's on clipboard. So left is west. Right is east. Move this out to down is south. Up is north. Okay. Don't do anything when it's any other key. Okay. Heck yeah. Look at that. We're freaking playing Snake. Awesome. Did I ever up the speed? I did. I'm going to make it a little bit faster even. With the keyboard, it's not at all challenging. With third second. Oh, there we go. There we go. we got Snake with checkboxes. So silly. All right. We did it. It's so silly. Yeah, and checking them doesn't do anything. Oh, amazing. Okay. Thanks, Ryan. One raccoon yesterday. Just a little bit though. So, not as bad as it's been. For those who aren't following me on Instagram, raccoons have been tearing up my grass, and it's been a constant battle. Got a squirt gun. It's a whole thing. Anyway. Sweet. Okay. Well, friggin' made Snake. I'm going to rename this thing real quick. Oh, I already did. Okay. Oh, let me credit the thing. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. Pushed. Let's see if we can do it with switches. No, you know what? I'm happy with the checkboxes. Maybe I'll do switches another time, or like port this and make it an iPhone app, and have like swipes or something change direction. But for now, you can freaking play Snake. I'd love for like Command N to start. Oh, because of the window? That's not what I want. I don't know how to change the menu bar. Let's just find out real quick. No, I want to. Yeah. How do you? That's the thing about SwiftUI is there's just like, how would you ever find this? To me, it's just impossible. Window group, maybe? Does it have stuff about? It's just some free function somewhere. I don't know how you would ever find. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. It's good enough for now. I'm more than pleased with my thing. So, yeah. Here we go. Too slow. Oh yeah, I guess if you say like, it'll just do whatever you did last. It doesn't like queue them up. So if you push 2 commands in the same frame, it just uses the last one, which I think is good because otherwise you could like super plan out your route, which would be kind of cheating. Oh yeah, there it was again. I did it too fast. I don't know. I mean, it's not the best Snake game. It's also made with checkboxes. So, yeah. All right. Well, let's see how I can go. Now I'm a gaming streamer, right? Man, 15 by 15, it can go pretty high. I bet there's a case where I could make it impossible. I was thinking about this earlier. If you, like, made a thing with your tail to, like, if I, you know what I'm saying? If I make a fully enclosed ring and it puts it in there, I guess it's fine, though. You just wait till your tail moves. It's just difficult. It's pretty good. Uh-oh. Ugh. This is getting harder. Oh, no. I think I'm dead. Yep. Okay. 25 is enough. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little series. All the code's on GitHub. GitHub.com/ Sophos/Snake. I'll link this live stream right here. And probably put some screenshots and stuff. So if you want to do anything with the code, oh man, there's people starring it and stuff. Look at you all. Thanks for that. Yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, let's just so it's captured in the video. Thanks everyone. All right. Oh, hey JazzDev. All right. Yeah. That's it. Have a good night.